My name is Burkey and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I'm a young adult fiction author and today I'm once again doing a cheer mix review. Basically, I am reviewing the mixes that are currently coming out largely from Cheer Music Pro. In fact, all three that I am reacting to today are from Cheer Music Pro. If you guys don't know though, in the past I do kind of like a picture-in-picture moment when I do reactions, but for mixes they're under a different kind of copyright, so I'm not able to do that. So as a result, what I will be doing in this video is letting you know what I'm about to watch, and then I will pause, watch that mix, and then I'll check back in and let you guys know my thoughts and feelings on the mix in general. You guys can then watch them on your own and let me know your thoughts and feelings as well. Well, today we actually have three mixes that I'm going to do, like I said. So I was planning on doing Prodigy All-Stars Midnight. We're definitely going to start with that. But then, literally 9 minutes ago, Cheer Central Sun's Midnight also had their routine come out. And I was like, that's too perfect to do Midnight and Midnight. And then the other routine I'm going to, or the mix I'm going to react to is Cheer Extreme Shade. This is one I've listened to one time before. I do know their mix from last season pretty well. So this will be like a second listen and sharing my thoughts just because I haven't yet. And I've only listened to it once, right when it came out. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Up first, like I said, will be Prodigy Midnight. Their routine and their mix last year were amazing. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Twitter, like with all reviews, or like all mixes. And so I'm excited to see kind of my feelings on it, because some people are like, this is horrible, this is ridiculous, blah, blah. Other people are like, it's amazing. And that seems to be the polar opposites that happen for every single thing that comes out in the cheer world, but whatever. So we're gonna hit play, I'm gonna watch and let you guys know my thoughts in about 2.5 minutes. So I will see you guys after I watch Prodigy Midnight. So last year, it was like Godmothers, Midnight, and now they just went dark with it, but in a spooky, still fun way, but definitely not what I would expect as a cheer mix. It's not when you say oh yeah, a team's called Midnight and this is their cheer mix, you wouldn't think of something quite so spooky, but it's really, really, really fun. And of course, I like always can't remember a single line that really stood out to me, but there was multiple. Oh, they said the midnight savings time at one point. I liked that, rewind the clock. I'm trying to remember the other. There were moments where I was like, ooh, I really like that line. But of course, I'd never remember it right after it happens. But all in all, it was just really fun. But I remember now on Twitter, someone was like, this is dark. And I didn't know what they meant, because I hadn't heard it yet. But now I know. It's definitely not the pop fun that you think of for a lot of teams. It's a little more, some teams do a little more in your face, but this wasn't just in your face. This was spooky, very Halloween, and I cannot wait to see what this looks like on the mat. And obviously they've switched divisions this year, so there's gonna be a lot of new and different things happening, but I can't wait to see all of it go down. So now that we've listened to one Midnight though, so that was again Prodigy All-Stars, now we're gonna listen to Cheer Central Sun's Midnight. And I have a feeling it's not going to be at all similar. We're going to find out together though. So I will check back in just a moment after I check out the second Midnight mix of the day. Be right back. So that one was much more along the lines of what most people would think of when they hear Midnight and a cheer mix, because it was definitely a little bit more, not stereotypical, because I don't think that really applies, but it was a little bit more cheer friendly, peppy and stuff. Again, not to say that I dislike Prodigy All-Stars Midnight. Theirs was just really dark. This one was a lot more fun. And sorry if my tripod's moving around. My cat really needs attention and is digging his face against it as if it will pet him. Anyway, that was definitely very different. Literally two teams with the exact same name. So you would assume a lot of the same lyrics or same kind of theme involved, very different. Two things that really stood out of this routine though, I really liked how it was it's the middle of the night but we're bringing out the sun, that kind of a line, and I really enjoyed that. And then also, if you guys don't know, in every single Cheer Central Suns mix, they have a part where they say Cheer Central, let's go Suns, and it's insane. And all the parents have yellow towels that they wave and fly around and stuff at competitions. I go to All Things Cheer Bellevue, and in the last 2 or 3 seasons, Cheer Central Suns have started coming, and it's so much fun, because even if you're not a Cheer Central Suns, you're not friends with someone on one of the teams or a family member, you know that part's gonna happen, and it's so much fun to sing along with them. So all in all, definitely really different than the first one, but still really fun and exciting, and a little bit more of that pop and peppy like vibe that you would expect from a cheer mix. So I really enjoy both of them, but like on different levels. Oh, and I wanted to mention, because I forgot to say it before, but I looked as it was loading, and the first comment on Prodigy All-Stars Midnight, someone said they're like, I don't know if I love this, but I need to listen to it a few more times. And I really want to like make that like a known thing with all these mixes, is like these are my first reactions, and for some of them, like it's gonna take a little while for them to really grow on me, and I think seeing them performed with the routine is gonna like change things. But like I've been really enjoying the mixes so far this season for sure, and I've only listened to each of them maybe 2-3 times tops for the ones I've listened to the most. So like another month from now, like who knows, my opinions on some of these might be totally different. I might be like, man, Midnight needs to make theirs spookier, like Prodigy or whatever. Okay, one more we're gonna do, and a fair warning, I'm only doing 3 because like the new season of Fortnite started and I need to go play Fortnite. You guys can judge me all you want, or you can play with me. My Fortnite name is Burkey Shark, BURKEY SHARK. I can't spell words. Burkey Shark, the S and the B are both capitalized. Right now though, we are going to pause. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to react to Cheer Extreme Shade. I listened to their mix a ton last season, like know most of the words still. So I'm excited to hit play and listen to this year's. I've listened to it one time, so this will be more or less my original reaction. But I will be right back, and I will let you know my thoughts on this third and final mix of the day. I don't know how, but I forgot that Shade's mix has the word purge a lot, and it's definitely a little bit dark. Like, this has been a really strange series of reactions or like reviews tonight, just because like Prodigy All-Stars Midnight was super dark, Cheer Central Sun's Midnight was not as dark, but then this one kind of goes back to dark. Last year Shade's mix was very much like there was a line, it was like, Shade, you look a mess, and like all kinds of stuff like this. I'm trying to remember any of the things. Or like, there was one line like, when we see you staring through the window, I pull down the curtain. That was one of my favorite lines, but it was very much like basic Shade, you know, like what we think of as like reading people or shade, whereas this one was like, oh yeah, we've like shaded you and now we're just gonna slay. And like it just kept talking about the purge and stuff, and I like, once it started I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that this one's like a little bit more intense. And so yeah, it was a kind of a fun way to end it, considering how I started this video as far as reaction goes. But I actually kind of like this mix of theirs better than last year, and that's really hard for me to judge for a lot of teams because I've only heard things once or twice, but there's just something about this one that's a little bit more like, we're coming for you. And I think that's really fun to see in cheer sometimes. Like, I like when mixes are just like, let's celebrate our team, like let's be positive, but sometimes seeing a little bit of fighting people is also really cool. So I definitely like this mix. And like I said, it's been kind of a range of like super dark, not so dark, kind of leveling out with a little bit of dark, but not too crazy to end it. And these mixes are definitely a lot of fun. So I don't know about you guys, but I am dying to officially start a playlist. I haven't on my my SoundCloud yet, just because I've been busy, but I definitely need to get all of these onto a playlist so I can start listening. In fact, I'm road tripping down to Oregon this weekend and the following weekend. I'm going to Oregon a lot this month, but I'm really excited to get to like listen to these mixes more and really become familiar with them. And then of course to see them, like a lot of showcases are coming up and I cannot wait for all of them and to see these mixes like played out, because I think when you get to see the motions and the skills and stuff that are set to them, it makes them even more exciting. Overall though, if you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment below your thoughts and feelings on these mixes and what mix is your favorite overall for the full season so far. I don't know if I fully have an answer to it. I think it might be Shooting Stars right now, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't listened to every mix that's out, and I also have only listened to some mixes once or twice, but I really liked that one, so definitely a contender. Finally though, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you find out as soon as new videos are posted. Speaking of new videos, if you have a request for me, make sure you guys fill out the form that's in the description. If you comment a request, I cannot honor it just because I will lose track of it. Like, let's just be honest, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose track. So if you DM me a request, you comment on like a video or a photo somewhere, or if you comment like in the comments of this video or other videos, I'm not necessarily gonna remember. So I need everyone to fill out those forms this year. I will obviously be trying to do as many as humanly possible, but you need to submit the official request, and it needs to be a YouTube video. The only exception is if the videos that are coming out for a showcase are only available through Cheer Updates, you need to send me the link to that exact tweet. I've checked with Cheer Updates and they're okay with me reacting to their Twitter videos. So yeah, I hope this video has been fun though for you guys. Like I said, I'm only reacting to the 3 because I gotta go play some Fortnite. Like, just true talk. Like, some of the kids at camp a couple years ago, the 4th and 5th grade boys, they got me interested in it, and I like playing it because I get to play with them, but it's also just a really fun game, you guys, and I'm not afraid to admit it. So I'm gonna go play Fortnite. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Big props and shout out and thanks to Patrick Gavard and Cheer Music Pro for making these amazing mixes. Like, I know some people on social media have been saying some negative things in regards to Cheer Music Pro recently, especially in regards to copyright, but like, let's be honest, there's so much work and talent and time that goes into all these mixes, and the cheer world is better because of it. So thank you, Patrick Gavard and your whole team and all the hard work that you guys put in. For everyone else, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.